What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are back. We are back for Black and White Just Sports. I'm Pat,
I'm Dante.
and we are here with our latest episode for this week. Okay, let's get the little stuff out the way. All the social media stuff. If you're on Facebook, you're on Facebook Live, watch us. We do the show from Facebook Live right now every week that we have the episode. It goes up on Facebook Live. So go ahead and watch us there. If you are on Instagram, go to Black and White Just Sports on Instagram. If you're on Twitter, BNW Just Sports, go follow us there. YouTube. We stress this every episode all the time. Go follow us on YouTube. I mean, not follow, subscribe. We need subscribers on YouTube, all right? And go, watch the episode on YouTube as well. But of course, like I said, the pages in the group on Facebook, Black and White Just Sports. If you're a podcast listener, you can go to Anchor, Google Podcast, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Stitcher. If you listen to podcasts, have any of those, listen to our podcast. That being said, we're going to jump into the episode. You got anything you want to say outside of that?
Not at all. Let's get it started.
All right. Big news came out this morning.
From the NBA.
In the NBA, Anthony Davis, his representatives, Rich Paul, his agent, has notified the New Orleans Pelicans that this man has no intention of re-signing with the team and is requesting a trade at this point. So where do we go from here? What's the possible destinations? What can the Pelicans get out of these teams? And, I mean, like I said, where do we go from here? The only teams that I've heard in social media and the sports channel news as of now has been the Lakers, the Celtics, and surprisingly the Knicks. I don't know how the hell they're getting in the mix.
Yeah.
I love the Knicks. I'm one of the biggest Knicks fans you'll ever meet, but I don't know what they can even offer to even, wet the gullet of or wet the beak of the Pelicans. Like, the Lakers have a lot of young talent that they can offer. And unfortunately, right now, the Celtics are with that stupid Rose rule. You can't have like a person
more than one traded player on your roster, and Kyrie's already that, so they
can't.
Well,
with certain stipulations, like you can't make the player can't make like a 2-3 year All-Star run or an MVP, or it's just a stupid ass rule that happened with Derek.
Celtics will have to wait until the offseason.
So yeah,
Anthony Davis.
Celtics can't do anything until July 1st, I believe is the date when they can make it happen. And
the season will be over.
Yeah, the season's over. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's probably the Pelicans' best option. The Celtics have the most to offer. They have the best young talent. There's people, I don't know if he's going to make it through the season because I've heard rumors that Gordon Hayward might be on the trading block because they just, especially after the Warriors game, they felt it was a unanimous tip or a unanimous person that spoke to the media that said that they just don't see where Gordon Hayward fits in with the Celtics.
Man, I like him with the Celtics, man. That's a good source, though.
Yeah, well, a good source. I mean, I don't know if it's a player or someone within the franchise organization, right. But they said that they don't see where Gordon Hayward is fitting in with the Celtics right now. They said that he's hurting the team a little bit. On the bench, he's averaging like 10 points, which is not a lot.
For one, he needs to be starting. I don't know why he's coming off the bench. I don't agree with Dave. You was going to sit him on the bench. What's the point of you trading for him? Well, this dude's made an all-star team a couple times. Like, why is he sitting the bench? Tatum and Hayward need to both be starting along with Kyrie and Jaylen Brown or Marcus Smart, either or.
Well, whoever the source was, they said that Gordon Hayward right now is not the player that he was.
I kind of agree with that. And you're not going to be after coming back from a broken leg. Like,
absolutely.
Paul George wasn't even the same player when he first came back, but he's playing like an animal right now. So I don't know.
I mean, but Paul George wasn't like jumping out the gym like he used to, but that man was still putting
he's still putting up numbers. This season, but yeah, Boston, they have a lot of options that they can do in the offseason as well as the trading deadline. But I hope they keep Hayward, man. I still think he's a solid anywhere from 15 to 18 points a game on any team. He's a solid defender. He can score. He can go one-on-one. He can knock down a three. He passes. So, I mean, I think he's a nice fit with them. He gives them another weapon. He's somebody you have to guard. So, but as far as the Anthony Davis trade, I mean, the Celtics do have the most to offer, but they're not giving up Tatum, people. So don't think they're not.
I don't know.
Tatum is off the
know.
market.
Listen.
The Celtics already said they're not giving up Jason Tatum. Anyone else other than Kyrie and Tatum is on the market, but not neither one of them.
Here's the thing. Right now, as of today, the Lakers have the most to offer, in my opinion, because they have, the plethora of young talent, which, in my opinion, hasn't shown out too much besides Kuzma.
And Ingram playing good.
Ingram has been so-so. He
has spots where he'll look awesome, and then he has spots where he'll look mediocre.
Here's the thing. Ingram had the hype of being possibly the next KD coming out of college.
Right.
Okay. And he's nowhere lived up to that expectations at all. Like KD with the Sonics was still, putting up numbers.
Yeah, he was.
And I think he was better than what Ingram is with the Lakers.
Yeah, he is.
Kuzma is definitely.
Kuzma's a baller.
Yeah,
Kuzma's a baller. I like Kyle Kuzma. He's a baller.
Lonzo Ball has been injured 2 seasons now. He's young as shit, and he's been injured 2 seasons now. That's for me, that's a red flag.
But when he's healthy, you can see the impact he can bring to a team.
Maybe.
He's not going to wow you with his points. That's not the type of player he is.
Listen,
he's an athletic dude that plays good defense. He passes the ball. His IQ on the court is crazy. He can knock down the three a little bit now more than he was before. He still can attack the basket. He has hops. His hops is stupid. I didn't even know he could jump like that.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
He rebounds.
It's happened with other point guards in the past, but point guards that play with LeBron are no longer point guards. They're basically an off guard.
Do you see a problem with that? Did you have a forward being your point guard?
Yes and no. I mean, when you have someone like LeBron at, was he 6?
LeBron is 6'8".
250, 260 that can just do whatever he wants. I mean, okay, who cares?
But you're taking away from other talented play. Like now you know why Kyrie left. And why other players don't want to play when he takes away from other people's games.
Kyrie left because he even said it in the interview when he called LeBron.
I mean, he wanted to be the man.
He wanted everything surrounded with it.
But Dan Gilbert told him this is going to be your team.
It was until LeBron came back. I mean,
they didn't expect him to come back.
Absolutely.
That's what it was.
So, but when you're a point guard on a LeBron team, you're basically no longer a point guard.
You're not at all.
So, Lonzo Ball, his stats are going to
I knew his numbers was going to fall because last year he was putting up almost a triple-double.
But, like I said, back to the topic with the trade, the Lakers right now have the most to offer. They can give, if they're willing, they can give up someone like Ingram,
Kuzma,
Hart,
Caldwell Pope, a pick.
Who's those centers that they got?
Zubac. Ivan Zubac. That dude is a solid center, man. He can put up numbers, he rebounds, and he plays deep.
So they have the most to offer right now. But if the Pelicans want to build for the future and get the most out of Anthony Davis, I think their best bet is to wait until the offseason. They can possibly bring in Jaylen Brown, Tatum. The Celtics have so many fucking
draft picks. Tatum.
Listen, he's gonna have to be on the
No, they want a big three of Kyrie, Tatum, and whoever they're gonna get. They're not getting rid of Tatum.
It's not gonna happen.
Now they can get rid of Rozier, Smart, Brown.
I think
Marcus Morris.
If they wait till the offseason, I think Tatum's going. I don't see Tatum standing around to get Anthony Davis. I just don't. Would that be a hell of a big three? Yeah, because I think Tatum's a baller. Kyrie, of course, is a superstar, and so is Anthony Davis.
Let me ask you this. Who would you rather have, Kuzma or Ingram? I mean, Kuzma or Jason Tatum?
Me, I'd rather have Tatum. So if I'm the Pelicans, I'd rather have Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who I think I can build a team around. With Randall
was a dog with the Pelicans.
Randall's cool.
Putting up numbers.
Randall's cool. If I could have,
but he was balling with the Lakers. So I mean,
he's okay. He's a solid player. I'll give him that. But if I could have Brown, Tatum,
Hayward, you can have Hayward. We keep
maybe
Brown.
He might not
keep Hayward.
Listen. He might not make it until the end of the season. We'll see what happens. Hayward.
Oh, did they go trade him?
He might. I think he's gonna be up on the block. But if you could have Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Randall, that's a solid little building piece where you can at least make the playoffs.
I think the Lakers offers the most intriguing because you're you can get either Kuzma or Ingram. They're not giving up both. Magic already said, so they're not giving up Ingram and Kuzma.
Well,
And I wouldn't either.
Magic's gonna be failing.
They're gonna
at GM.
you're gonna get Ingram or Kuzma, a centerpiece who's gonna be a 20-point scorer, either one of them. Then you throw in Lonzo Ball, who's a triple-double if they let him be point guard. Then you throw in a first-round pick who you don't know who's going to be. That could be a jewel.
The Celtics have more first-round picks.
Then, they have 4 picks. Yeah, the Celtics have 4 picks to offer.
Because the Celtics pick is going to be high. The Lakers pick is going to be high in the draft. When I mean, or low, I guess.
Yeah, the Lakers have a first-round pick.
They're going to be the top, 20 to 30 picks. The Celtics and Lakers picks, but the Celtics have other teams' picks. Okay.
Then you can throw in Hart,
so they
Caldwell Pope, Zubac.
Caldwell Pope is trash.
Hart is a solid player, and Zubac gonna be nice.
Zubac is nice.
So you getting 3 good players.
Listen, if I can get
Lonzo, Zubac, and either Kuzma or Ingram plus a pick.
Give me Brown, Tatum.
Which one? Rozier.
So Rozier in the draft.
Or Marcus Smart. You ain't getting Marcus Smart and Rozier. You get either or.
They can keep Marcus Smart.
You don't like him?
He's a bulldog, but he's not a difference maker.
Okay, Marcus Smart or
give me Rozier. Give me Tatum, Brown, and a draft pick or 2. I'll take that over.
Okay, we got to analyze it a little bit deeper. Are all of these teams just giving up 4 players for just one? It doesn't work like that. The Pelicans gonna have to throw somebody else in there.
As long as the contracts match up, which I don't think Brown, Tatum, or Rozier have high-paying contracts.
Because the Lakers still need to make a roster spot for Melo.
That's if he even gets signed. That man was.
He'll be a free agent in a few days.
That man was at Madison Square Garden looking like Poe Piff the other day.
Because he wants to play. He said he wants to be happy.
Because I'll tell you this right now.
I think Melo could still be a 15, 18 point scorer.
I'll tell you this right now. As a Knicks fan, and I wanted this man out bad as I could hope, and I was happy when he was on. But I'll tell you this: if they can get rid of Hardaway Jr., Cantor is gone. I mean,
Cantor's going to leave. Cantor's going to be gone.
But if they can get rid of Hardaway Jr. and just
Cantor's their biggest asset.
If they can get rid of Hardaway Jr., that's my biggest thing. They gave that man a big ass contract for no reason. He's a one-dimensional player. He takes a couple dribbles and shoots a perimeter shot, and that's it.
So you don't like him?
I can't stand him.
Can he play?
No, he can't.
Does he average 18 a game?
I would let him come off my bench at best. But if they can get rid of Hardaway Jr., honestly, I wouldn't be mad at the Knicks if they just brought in Melo. They need something. They can't get anything going. They're a terrible team.
Is Porzingis coming back this year?
I don't know. I really don't know. This man is – I don't know what's going on with his injury, and it's kind of scary at this point because he has so much potential. But we're gonna see what happens, man. He's a 7.
He's 7'2". He can dribble, shoot.
He's slim, and these injuries have happened to big guys in the past. So Jonas Agassi has fucked up his foot.
Greg Oden.
Greg Oden, his career was over. I mean, he got injured. His career was over.
He was gonna be good too.
Yao Ming got injured. These big guys get injured, man. That's it.
Embiid. Well, he came back from his. Embiid a freak of nature.
Injured earlier, and then they really slow played him in because they could. They wanted to be bad to build their team up, so they didn't need to force.
Did the process work? It worked, didn't it?
To an extent. I mean, yeah, to an extent. I think they're like 4th or 5th right now. So in the East,
they'll be 3rd before the end of the year.
I mean, the Pacers are gonna fall, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, back to the topic again. Right now, the best offer is the Lakers.
I'm interested to see what
the
happens.
Knicks can't offer them. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr. They can't Cantor
and Moutier and a pick.
Moutier. They have, I think, an unrestricted draft pick, whatever, unprotected draft pick. So, I mean, the Knicks are going to be bad. I mean, they're bad. You know what I mean? They're going to be the bottom of the barrel in the East. So
if they get Anthony Davis back, they're going to win some games.
If they get Anthony Davis, they're not going to make the playoffs, but they'll probably feel like 12 to 10.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. I think for the Pelicans, benefit is best for them to wait until the offseason because I think the Celtics give them the most. And that's just going to be their best offer. Unless the Lakers want to offer 3. And you keep –
3 what?
The 3. They're going to have to Ball, Kuzma and Ingram.
They're not giving up all three. That's their whole future.
And then give up what's his name off the bench?
No, they're not Caldwell. Hart.
No, the center.
Zubac start now.
Oh, do we start now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to give up Zubac, Ingram, Ball, and Kuzma.
So you're gonna give up all 4 of your young players for just one guy.
Anthony Davis is basically one generational player. That man's a
He
monster.
is, man. But what about the rest of your roster? Who gonna play the one?
Top 2 big men.
Who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the shooting guard? You still need to fill out your roster.
LeBron can play the one. When Rondo gets back, he'll be the one.
Rondo's back. He played a few nights ago.
There's your 1, your 2. Who
they don't have a 2. See what I'm saying?
I don't know. I gotta see the roster. I
mean, you talking about giving up Hart?
No, they could keep Hart. Throw Hart in the starting lineup.
Who's gonna be the 3?
Rondo, Hart, LeBron at 3.
Who's the 4? They don't have one. See what I'm saying?
Someone as a backup.
No, they don't. Michael Beasley.
They put Chandler at the 5 and Anthony Davis at the 4.
That lineup sucked. What you just named. That's not a good lineup.
It's not great.
You got 2 players, and the rest of your roster is garbage.
You're building for the future. They can probably sign somebody in.
Now, like I said, I'll give up either Kuzma or Ingram. I'm not giving up both.
I think they got to give them.
And I give you Lonzo, and I give you Caldwell Pope in the draft pick, or Zubac in the draft pick. Either or.
Well, speaking of the Lakers, they are not doing good right now
at all. They're on the verge of missing the playoffs.
It's because LeBron's been injured. It is what it is.
And it's not even just him. All of them's been injured. Chandler's been hurt. Lonzo out for a month. Kuzma was out for a minute.
I think
McGee was hurt.
Your boy got hurt.
Rondo was out for a month and a half. Like, their whole roster is depleted right now. So they got Michael Beasley starting at the 4.
Right now, they're 9th seed at 26 and 24.
They're 2 games behind the 8th seed.
The Clippers are going to fall out the playoffs. So hold on, excuse me. Okay. Clippers going to fall.
And the Kings are only a game behind the Lakers.
Kings, they don't have. I mean, they're okay. They're a decent young team.
The Kings are a respectable team this year.
They don't have any veterans to lead them in the hard times. They're all young. So the Clippers are going to fall. They've been falling. Let's see. What is their last 10? The last 10 games, they're 4-6. They've won 3 in a row. They're not going to. I mean, they're almost a 500 team now. They started off really hot. They're 28 and 22. They're not going to keep it up. They're going to fall out of the playoffs, and that'll be a spot for the Lakers. I think they're going to end up 5 to 7.
The Lakers better avoid 8th or 7th.
They won't finish 8th. 7th maybe. But I think they're going to be more of a 6th, 7th.
Hopefully they can get 5 or 6, like you said, where they can be right in the middle.
I think they'll finish 6 or 7. The Rockets got Chris Paul back, and they've been on a tear with Harden just being a ball hog. The Trailblazers are still putting up,
Yeah, they quietly going up under the radar.
Quietly what? They were 3rd last year, I think.
They're 4th seed, because Nurkic is finally playing how he's supposed to.
But right now they're in trouble. They got a lot of injuries.
They got an uphill climb the rest of the year. Out of their last 30 games, the Lakers have to win 20. They just have to. They can't go 15-15 and expect to make the playoffs.
Listen, here's the thing, okay? The Lakers are in a little bit of trouble, but here, like you said, the reason why is because they had so many injuries so far.
Yeah, if they didn't have these injuries, I think they would be 4th seed right now.
If LeBron wasn't out, I don't care about Rondo. I don't care about Ball. I don't care if Kuzma missed a game or 2. Stupid.
Ingram missed games.
Ingram, he's
what?
They've shown that they can win without Ingram. But stupid JaVale McGee, they can win without him. Tyson Chandler, they can win without him. If LeBron was playing these games, they would have not been as bad. They'd probably still be. I mean, they would still be in
the playoffs, right? I agree with that.
But here's the thing: there's so much shit going on with the Lakers organization now. Number 1, injuries. Number 2 is being reported that LeBron's camp wants Luke Walton gone. Yeah. They want him gone. So that means LeBron doesn't want.
So is LeBron missing games on purpose so they can lose, so he can get fired?
Might be. I mean, LeBron has been the center of drama from the Cavs the first time around, the Heat. Back to the Cavs. He's always doing his Instagram posts, his sub-tweets, or his, stupid little fist, the Arthur fist. I think it was a couple of years ago.
What does that mean?
He was pissed about, the team or something. He He thrives on drama, apparently. This man just wants to be in the limelight. He wants to have the drama surround him. So now you got the injuries. Now you got the rumors that Luke Walton needs to be out because LeBron's not happy. So do you get rid of Luke Walton?
No, I'm keeping Luke Walton.
A possible good coach for the future.
He's a good coach.
Up-and-coming young coach.
Right. He's just dealing with a lot of scrutiny right now.
LeBron probably has about 3-4 years at the most left. So they got that. Now Anthony Davis is available. So now you're going to trade away your whole team. You got that
one play. Right.
You got that building on you. I mean, there's so much fucking drama with the Lakers organization right now.
Isn't it always though?
Well,
they had drama with Kobe and Shaq. They had drama with Shaq left even when Kobe was just there.
I mean, when the years after Shaq, there wasn't a lot of drama. I mean, they got
that was when
they
Kobe
got Gasol. They had after that it was
Gasol and
after
Kobe.
It was clear. I mean, Gasol was there. They had
Odom was on coke. And Bynum kept getting hurt.
I don't think Odom was on coke till after.
You're right.
Reportedly, he wasn't on coke till after his.
I liked Odom. Odom was a dog.
I mean, they didn't have too many problems when they was the lower seeds in the West and not making the playoffs. But shit, man. Like I said, the trade rumors, the coach wanting to be out, the injuries, they got a lot of fucking drama in LA right now. And I mean, hey, it's LA. That's what what they love. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I think they'll make the playoffs. They'll probably be a 6th, 7th seed, 5th at the highest, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think they get back in the top 4.
But that's it. So we'll see what happens. I mean, can they get AD? If they get AD, maybe I'll give them.
I still don't think they get.
I don't.
They're not getting back in the top 4.
No,
they're not getting back.
Regardless of what happens,
right?
Yeah, if they get AD or not,
the highest they'll get, like you said, is 5. Right? I agree with that.
All right, you want to bring this topic up? I don't know why. You just love them because you're a fanboy. You want to talk about the Warriors? They're still rolling.
They won't lose another game for the rest of the season.
That's definitely a lie. But they've won 10 in a row. The last 10 games, they've won 10. Steph Curry is still balling.
MVP candidate should be.
KD's putting up.
Durant just destroyed the Celtics yesterday.
I mean, they're putting up numbers.
Yesterday, 33-9. Boogie fits right in with them perfectly. I told y'all.
What is he averaging since he's been
here? Like 12-7 or something like that. And he only playing fucking 25 minutes, so don't think he ain't gonna average 15 and 10 when he playing 30+ minutes.
Boogie Cousins will be gone next year.
No, he won't.
Real talk, the Lakers need to pursue him. He's a free agent. They don't have to give up shit.
No, they want him back.
The Lakers need to pursue Boogie Cousins also. They don't have to give up shit, okay?
He's averaging 13 and 7 and 3 assists.
3 assists ain't shit.
For a center?
You have nothing but shooters on your team.
He's shooting 55% from the field.
So, I mean, he's
Boogie balling, man.
He's all right. I mean,
you a hater, man.
It is what it. Like I said, it is what it is with him.
Why don't you like him? And his birthday a day after mine. Shout out Leo Boogie.
Leo Boogie. I don't like him because he want to go to the Warriors to fucking buy or get a cheap ass ring, man.
He's putting in work. What do you mean?
How's he putting in work? He's been out half the season.
And now he's back in there undefeated since he been back.
Averaging 13 points.
He's and 7 rebounds and 4 assists.
Really putting in work.
You're a hater. So you want so to you, if you ain't averaging 20+, you suck. That's basically what you be saying.
What is his career stats?
He's playing with 4 of the All-Stars. He's not going to average 25.
First of all, he never.
You seen what he can do when he's with Sacramento? Putting up 25.
I never took him to the playoffs.
They had a terrible team with just him and a stacked West.
And with
you seen what he was doing with the Pelicans? He was putting up 25 and 14.
They made the playoffs one. How many years was he with them?
2. He was with them 2, and they made the playoffs 1.
Wow, what are you talking about? Wow, 1 out of 2?
It was just them 2 on the team.
Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis, the top 2.
They had no wing players in this day and age in the league. If you don't have a guard, you're not gonna win.
They didn't
have a guard.
Boogie Cousins want to shoot threes like he's a fucking.
And he was
guard.
Making them at a 38% clip.
Listen, again,
hater.
Man, the stupid.
You just don't like the Warriors. They're gonna win it again this year and next year.
Wow.
Then after that, somebody else can win.
They have an all-star team in their starting.
Is this 5. The best starting 5 ever?
Probably, yeah, absolutely, no, hands down, yes.
Would this Warriors team beat the Bulls?
No, because Jordan would punch everybody in the face. But Scottie Pippen would
lock up Durant.
Scottie Pippen would choke Durant, and he'd be a little.
Who gonna guard Steph? Ron Harper, old ass.
Steph Curry gonna get his.
Who gonna guard? Julian.
Rodman's gonna beat up.
Who gonna check Boogie? Luke Longley.
Rodman's gonna punch Boogie.
So
Cousins in the
so who
face.
gonna check Draymond? Longley?
Draymond gets 8
Cool
points
coach?
a game. Let Draymond get his 8
He
points.
play makes. You have to stop him from
I put
playmaking.
Cool coach on
Okay.
Draymond any day. That's a watch.
You
right
don't
there.
remember Kukoc?
I do
man.
know
Kukoc
Kukoc.
was raw.
That game. Yeah, I go with the Bulls still because
In the 7 games?
number one, they're tougher.
Yeah, they way tougher. I agree with
Here's
that.
the
I
problem
don't
with
know though. The Warriors got some
they're
tough
They're
motherfuckers
tough.
too.
No,
Boogie
no,
tough,
they don't.
Draymond tough.
Boogie's not tough.
KD
Draymond's not
ain't no sucker.
tough. KD's definitely
Livingston
not
ain't
tough.
sweet.
Livingston-
Iguodala ain't sweet.
Iguodala's okay, but that's it. Everyone else is. You see when there's like a meme or a video when Steph got hurt and he was running like red on Friday. The stupid little hands down. Steph ain't tough. Klay Thompson's not tough. KD's not tough. Draymond's fake tough.
Boogie's
Boogie
tough.
Cousins definitely not tough.
What?
Iguodala tough, and that's about it. Maybe Livingston because they're both older. They're vets. They're older than all their starting
David
five.
West?
David West, is he still on the team?
No.
Yeah, David West was kind of tough, man. He kind of played a fake tough though. But yeah, so I don't know. The Bulls was definitely tougher.
Okay, so it'd be a 7-game series.
Yeah,
Bulls in
they'll
7?
definitely go 7, but Michael would take over. Nobody's stopping Michael. And like
So
I said,
you think Pippen would lock Durant or he just
wouldn't
make
lock
it tough?
he wouldn't lock him, but he'd get in his head. He would shut him down. Rodman would get in. Boogie Cousins said they put Rodman on Boogie Cousins, no matter the size difference, because Rodman's gonna.
Okay,
do dumb
so
shit.
Boogie just gonna bully him the whole
No,
game.
Boogie's gonna get frustrated and probably get thrown out the game for a tech because he's just can't handle the nonsense from Rodman. Like I said, put Kukoc on Green, and that's a wash. Steph's gonna go off, and Clay. Who was they two back then?
Jordan, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Jordan. Jordan gonna shut down Clay, so that's it. Bulls over the Warriors to this day.
But
So
yeah,
let's move on. Let's
yeah,
move on
yeah.
from the Warriors. Oladipo is finished, and so are the Pacers, in my opinion.
I mean, I didn't think they was gonna go far in the East with him. So I mean, were they gonna beat the Celtics in the series? No.
Excuse me, they're
Were they
number
gonna-
3 in
were
the
they-
East.
In the playoffs, were they gonna beat Kyrie in the series? No.
They took the Cavs last year to 7 games.
Were they gonna beat the Sixers? No.
Yes.
Were they gonna beat the Raptors? Probably not.
No.
Were they gonna beat Milwaukee? Probably not.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
They'd be
Milwaukee's
Sixers.
number
They'd be
one.
Milwaukee.
Only team you said they beat is Milwaukee.
Celtics. They'll go 7. They're not beating the Raptors because Kawhi.
Okay, so explain this to me.
Okay.
The Raptors got one person, and you think they can't beat them.
The Raptors got.
But the Celtics got a plethora of a roster, but they
Raptors-
can't beat them.
Raptors have Kawhi. They got Larry. They
Larry
got,
sucks this year. He's averaging
Ibaka.
14 points a game.
They got Ibaka. They
He's
got
okay. He's okay.
whatchamacallit?
What,
Center.
Siakam?
Siakam. They got
What, Van Fleet?
Van Fleet. They got the center. Who's
Man,
not-
you just naming players I'm naming.
well, you're helping me because I don't know them all by heart off the head. Well, who's the center? I know you know the center.
Valanciunas ain't played yet, so they still got it.
They got
though.
Valanciunas if he's healthy in the
Okay,
playoffs,
so
yeah.
you think the Raptors roster is better than Boston's? No. Hell no.
Yeah,
Not
maybe.
even close.
Maybe.
Siakam better than Horford? No.
Yes, absolutely. Horford's trash.
Horford be balling. You see what he was doing with the
Trash,
Warriors?
man. Horford's trash.
No, he's not. Was he trash with Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Horford's been trash with the Atlanta. That's why
Horford
the-
won a national title
Wow.
with Noah. You're a hater, man.
Wasn't Chalmers on that Florida
Yeah,
team?
Chalmers,
Wow.
Noah, Horford
What did Chalmers do in his whole career?
won 2 rings.
Because of LeBron, Wade, and
No, he
Bosh,
hit some big
and
shots.
Mike Miller,
He ain't some big shots.
and Shane Battier,
And Ray Allen.
and Ray
for
Allen.
one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
That's why he won rings. He
Okay,
did.
so if that's the case, so Fisher won rings like that too, or did Fisher play a big part?
Fisher played a big
Yeah,
part.
he did. I ain't
He
gonna,
had
he
shots.
definitely did.
He was a bulldog. He locked people down.
But yeah, the Pacers,
Pacers
I
are
think
done.
they're
out the
still-
playoffs.
I'm gonna go that
Out the
far.
playoffs.
They're gonna fall.
The
at
Pistons
least
are
by-
not. Pistons right now are 9th seed. They will be in the Pacers.
Yeah, I
will
think the
fall.
Pistons get in.
and that means
eight
the Pacers fall.
No,
There
I
you
think
go.
the Hornets are gonna fall.
Nope.
Honestly,
Nope.
the Pacers are gonna fall. I don't think they fall out of the playoffs.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna go that far. But they still
They're out
have
the playoffs.
they still have some talented people on that roster. They still got Thaddeus Young. They still got Miles Turner.
They go as far as
They
Oladipo
still got
takes.
Tyreek Evans is now on that team. They still got Sabonis, Bogdanovich. They still got some players on that team. So I don't think they fall out of the playoffs. but they're definitely going to fall at least a couple of spots. They're going to fall at least to 5th or 6th seed.
Oladipo ran that team, and without him, they're going to be in trouble.
They're going to fall. I'm not saying that. They're definitely going to fall, but I don't think they're about to fall. They're not about to fall in those 6 spots. Yes, that's ridiculous. They're not going to fall in those 6 spots.
16, so 30.
That means they would have to lose the last 25 games.
There's roughly about 30, 40 games left.
To lose that. Now they're going to lose tonight because they play Dubs, but of course, they're going to get smashed tonight. But I mean, they're not going to fall out the playoffs. They're not going to fall that bad, but they are going to fall.
They're done.
Boston and Philly will be in the top 4, like I said at the beginning of the season.
Well, yeah, but
even if the Pacers didn't lose Oladipo, I still think the Celtics and Philly would have been 4.
Listen, Pacers are done. They're out the playoffs. Your stupid 76ers and Celtics move up. Pistons make the playoffs, and that will be it.
The Nets going to be better than Philly.
Nets.
I mean, speaking of the Nets, we're going to hit on them for a second.
Yeah, we'll hit on them now. Just get that out the way.
D'Angelo Russell. That's all I'm going to say, people. D'Angelo Russell and Dinwiddie.
Do you like him that much? Dinwiddie, didn't he injure his
stomach? Yeah, he's out for like 4 weeks or something.
Yeah, that's going to
hurt them a little bit. But they still got Harris, Collins. LeVert hurt too, so they. But yeah, D'Angelo Russell been playing out his freaking mind. He averaging 24 and 7, 24 points and 7 assists.
I mean, why not? Well, right now.
Well, that's what he's been averaging over the past 15 games. The season 19 and 6. The past 15 games, he's been putting up 24 and 7.
But
he's shooting 80% from the free throw line. So I mean, he giving you 4 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell is balling right now. I mean, he's a 6'5" point guard.
He
who's 200 pounds.
He's looking like his All-State days right now.
He definitely is. I think the Lakers gave up on him too quick.
I mean,
I honestly do. I think the Lakers gave up on him way too quick.
He was snitching.
Yeah, one decent season, and they just said, "We done with you."
Don't snitch on Swaggy P, man.
Okay, but Kobe said something he shouldn't have, and Kobe was still.
Kobe's a lot better than fucking D'Angelo Russell.
He is, but you got to worry about your franchise and winning. D'Angelo Russell has. The Nets winning. Who thought the Nets would be 5th seed right now?
I mean, it's
or 6th seed.
In the East is a toss-up. I mean,
they're 6th seed.
The last 10, they're 8-2.
I thought the Nets would have been a lottery team again this year, didn't you?
Not really.
Yes, you did.
I think that lottery. No, I think that like
they wasn't gonna be no playoff team.
I thought they'd be like 13-10, but lottery, no. I don't.
Okay, was they gonna be a playoff team? Did you project the Nets to make the playoffs?
I didn't think they'd be a playoff team. I'll give you that, but. I didn't think they'd be the bottom.
But they have a tough challenge tonight. They play the Celtics, so that's going to be a measuring stick for them. Yeah, then they got the Spurs after that.
That should be a good game.
So yeah, the Nets are balling though. Shout out to the Nets, man. Keep it up.
Yes, big old surprise. We're gonna switch it over to football. We'll touch on this real quick because did we not talk about this last episode?
What?
We must have missed it with the Saints. I feel
like we didn't.
So the Saints
highway robbery.
We'll talk about it real quick. The Saints got completely screwed.
No, they didn't. I'm gonna give an objective opinion, people.
The Saints got completely screwed.
No, they didn't.
They replayed this play on Madden and did the exact same play, and it was a flag. Yeah, it was on all over the social media. They even did the thing on Madden. The NFL came out and said, I mean, real talk, there was a lot of penalties on this. First of all, it should have been pass interference.
And illegal contact. You should have been 2 flags.
You can talk about like targeting the man or helmet to helmet. The man went straight. He went straight for, who was it? Peppers, was it?
That he threw the ball to?
No.
That made the hit?
That made the hit.
I forgot. It was some unknown dude from the Rams. I thought it was Calhoun or something. Was his name.
So yeah. So he hit him at the head. So it could have been helmet to helmet. It could have been like, it could have been so many flags and penalties. Was there more game to go? Yes, but that everyone kept saying like that was it. I mean, if they got the first down, it was over. So
yeah, if they got the first down, the game would have definitely been over. But you have to look at the other aspects of the game.
What's the other aspect?
The Saints were up 14-0.
That doesn't mean nothing.
They gave up. They let them come back. So you can't. That play didn't even happen before that. So I don't want to hear that.
But
they were up 13-0.
The Saints were up at that point, weren't they?
What?
When the
penalty happened. Yeah, the Saints were up 3, I think, when that happened.
Okay.
But yeah, long before that play happened, the Saints were up 2 scores. They let the Rams get back in the game and cut it to 14-10 or 13-10, one of them. And even after that penalty, the Saints got the ball first in overtime and was driving, and then Drew Brees threw an interception. So I don't want to hear that, man, that play just solely lost. No, it didn't. Yeah, it was a major miss.
Yes. Ooh, ew.
It was a major missed call, and it definitely was a major impact on the game because if the Saints would have got that penalty, they definitely could have ran out the clock and just won it. But they still had ample opportunities to win that game before and after that penalty. So the Saints.
Did you say amper or ample?
Ample.
Okay.
Ample opportunity to win that game before that penalty and after it. If Breeze doesn't throw that interception in the overtime, they were still in field goal range. So the Saints beat themselves, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's why I say you have to look at it objectively. You can't just look at it solely on just that one play. It was a terrible call. I'm not disputing that. The refs ought to be shamed for blowing that call and not sending Drew Brees to the Super Bowl. But the game must go on. You still have to play after that. And the Saints, they didn't get it done. They squandered their opportunity.
I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. I think all the refs are like California natives, if I remember right.
Man.
So, from what I've heard.
Okay, so if it was Breeze and Brady in the Super Bowl, who you pick? Breeze? I mean, Breeze?
I don't know, man.
I would have picked Breeze.
Probably Breeze.
Yeah, I'd have picked Breeze.
But, I mean, the Saints got screwed. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, what can you do now? There's so much shit going on with, hey, this, that, and that. The NFL's not changing it. They're not going to reverse the call. They're not going to replay the game from that down. They're not going to replay all that shit. That's possibilities that they could have done, but they're not going to. It is what it is. The Saints got screwed. Drew Brees got screwed out of the Super Bowl, and it would have been, the two old heads, probably top 10 for sure, greatest quarterbacks of all time going at it again.
Yeah, both of them definitely top 10.
Not again, but going at it. Speaking of the Super Bowl is Sunday. Los Angeles Rams versus the New England Patriots.
Very interesting. The GOAT is in action again on the highest stage.
He's back in the fucking Super Bowl.
He has a chance to tie in Michael Jordan for rings. Will he get it?
I don't know.
And if he does get it, is he better than Michael Jordan was in basketball?
I mean, he's been known or been said to be the best. And
he's been to more Super Bowls.
Well, what is he?
He's been to 9. This is his 9th Super Bowl.
So he can be 6-9.
6-3, man.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. 6-3. I said that wrong. Yeah, 6-3, or possibly 5-4.
Right?
Which isn't great, but I mean, still nice. Here's my thing. If he's 5-4, I better not hear anybody start talking shit about LeBron anymore. Because what's LeBron? He'll be 3.
If he loses, he's 3-6 right now.
3-6. So that's about.
If he loses,
50.
well, I don't think he's gonna make no finals.
And Tom Brady would be, but technically,
Tom Brady would still
45,
be over 500. LeBron
45.
is well under 500 with only 3 finals wins and 6 losses. Brady will be 5-4.
Tom Brady will have 5-9.
No, man.
So he'll be
9 Super Bowls. He'll be 5-4. Yeah. That's a total of 9. If he loses, it'll be 5-4, which is still over 500.
I said that wrong.
That's way better than 3-6.
5-9 ain't great.
And you're supposed to be better than Michael Jordan, and you're 3-6.
55-60%, somewhere in that range. It's not great, but I don't know. I mean,
get your whole hand covered before you talk about you to go. Kobe has his whole hand covered. Brady has his whole hand covered.
There you go.
Ali had, well, they don't do rings in boxing, but he got the 5 fingers of death, so he included. Mike do too. Tyson. But yeah, LeBron, like I said, is the 3rd best player ever. I'm not putting him above MJ. If he do win another ring.
If he win another ring, he's the best ever. That's
okay, I give you that. Yeah, if he wins the ring with the Lakers, okay, I give you that. Because that is 3 different teams. That's never been done.
Ew,
but
holes.
Brady, if he wins this Super Bowl, you got to put him up there with Mike as the greatest athlete, man.
I mean, he's already considered the greatest NFL player ever.
He's easily the greatest. I ain't gonna say easily, but he's definitely the best quarterback ever.
Jim Brown is probably the greatest NFL player, even though he was way before my time.
I think Jerry Rice is still the greatest player ever.
But Jim Brown, I think with them Browns, I think he won. See,
Jim Brown didn't never win a Super Bowl. He won a championship.
Here's the thing. This is what bothers me because no one ever gives the Browns the respect. The Browns have won 5 championships.
What is that?
Championships.
What is that?
Before the NFL
Were we born?
emerged.
Were we born?
It was before they had the Super Bowl.
Were our parents born?
Listen. the Browns don't get respect because they were before the Super Bowl started, but they got 5 championships, and I think Jim Brown was part of
2 or 3 of them.
3, maybe.
I think 3, 2 or 3. I know he got at least 2. I know he was part of at least 2. It might be 3 though.
So, but I think Jim Brown was a monster.
Yeah, he's easily top 3 running back.
Man amongst boys.
Him, Sweetness, and Barry, top 3 backs all time. Hater.
But so we'll see. Let's predict this, and we're gonna pretty much call it a show. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, it's a great game. The Rams.
It is going to be a good game. I don't hope y'all
great offense. The Rams have a great defense. You want a Halls or Altoid or something? Ew! Stop. Ew. But
sorry, people.
Yeah, please apologize for that nastiness. But yes, Rams have a great offense. They have a good defense. The Patriots have a pretty good offense and an okay defense. But again, at the end of the day, it's Tom Brady versus Jared Goff.
No, we're going to do this like we did all the other games.
So
Brady or Goff.
Is that it?
Okay, all right. Question? Sonny Michel or Todd Gurley?
Gurley.
The Rams receivers are Cooks and Robert Woods, or do you want Edelman and Gronk?
Here's the thing, though.
No, and just ask the question.
Here's the thing, and it's real talk because Tom Brady makes them Pro Bowlers where Jared Goff has made them pretty good.
Okay? I mean, Cooks was good anyway. Now, he did boost up Robert Williams. I give you, and Cooper Kupp. I mean,
Tom Brady makes his receiver better, and right now, Jared Goff has, but this is Jared Goff, what?
Second or third year. I
I
think he's third.
Is this his first playoff run or second?
This is his first. The Rams didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Do
you want Edelman and Gronk, or do you want Cooks?
I want Brady because Brady's gonna.
Okay, you want Gronk and Edelman.
Brady is one with lesser talent at receivers. Okay, so
I mean you can't compare it to Goff because he only been in the league for 3 years.
Yeah, well,
Brady been in the league for 20 years, and he has won a Super Bowl with Troy Brown as his number 1.
Exactly,
receiver.
That's my point. Troy Brown.
But he has won Super Bowls as Randy Moss is his Super Bowl. They didn't win that Super Bowl. They went, but they lost.
All right, so where you going? Who you picking?
No, I'm not picking against Tom Brady when it matters.
Patriots
27-21. Nail biter.
I honestly want to just be the upset guy.
I think the Rams got a great shot at winning.
I think they do have a good chance. I honestly do.
I think if the Rams win, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going to pick Brady.
I'm going to go Pats. I mean, it'd be a fucking hell of a story for Jared Goff to get the Super Bowl. And what's this, his 3rd, 4th year?
He's not getting MVP. Yes, that goes to Gurley.
And lead the fucking team to a Super Bowl championship.
And the crazy thing is they won't make it next year.
But unfortunately, Tom Brady is amazing. And I hate his face, and I hate the Patriots, and I hate Bill Belichick.
You hate every team that's a dynasty. Do you know that?
No, I don't. I like the Bulls.
You hate the Lakers.
I love the Cowboys.
No, they're not a dynasty. I'm talking about in this generation, not in the 90s or 80s.
Are you talking about 2000s on?
Yeah, the Patriots, the Warriors. You don't like no team that's a dynasty. Do you notice that?
I don't like the Warriors because Steph Curry's gay.
Why? Because he has the perfect life. He has a gorgeous wife. He has a gorgeous kid.
He cheated on his wife.
He's never done nothing wrong to his wife or nothing ever wrong in life.
He probably cheated.
So, I mean, he got straight A's at Davidson.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, man. He never missed a class. He was never late.
What are you talking about?
He never burped. He never did nothing wrong.
Never what?
He never burped.
Like,
yeah,
burp?
He never burped.
All right, I'm cutting you off. I'm going to cut you off from the show. That was the stupidest thing I ever heard. But, yeah, we both picked the Patriots. That's really it, man. I mean, I think it'll be a good game.
It's going to be a good game. Don't count out the Rams
I think
they're going against Brady.
It's Tom Brady.
You seen what Eli did? Yeah, twice. Twice. Not once, twice.
Which one was the stupid?
The Tyreek catch?
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Was it the first? Okay. First one was a fluke. The second one,
the second one was with Plaxico.
They just
the first one they didn't have Plaxico.
Plaxico was a beast.
Yeah, he was back then. He was a hell of a beast.
Shit, that's gonna be the show, man.
Shut on. Wait, I forgot one thing.
What's your one thing?
He was doing all that talking. Ooh.
Me or
not you?
Oh,
this dude was doing all that talking, and I had to bring this up, people. He was doing all this hollering on social media and at the little post-fight interviews and all of that stuff.
Oh, you talking about
all of that stuff. And you got thrashed. The entire fight, you got thrashed. Pacquiao was jabbing you like I ain't never seen Pacquiao fight before ever. He was tagging you from every angle. You only landed 50 punches the whole fight. And you got the nerve after the fight to say you won? Man, stop it. Pacquiao cleaned your clock from start to finish. That's what you get for talking so much. Humble yourself, man. You are a good fighter. I'm not taking none of that away from you. You are a hell of a fighter. But that's all you did that entire time was just talk. You didn't train well enough, I don't think, because you was too busy worrying about your followers and doing it for the hood and all that other little crazy nonsense instead of focusing on the fight.
Hood.
Yeah, and the hood seen you get your ass whooped too. Excuse me for my language, but humble yourself.
You can say ass. Okay.
Humble yourself. You never underestimate your opponent, man. He went in there underestimating Pacquiao because he was older, and Pacquiao went in there and dominated you from start to finish.
Yeah, he pretty much
he dogged you. That's why if you'd have humbled yourself and went in there with a focused mind, it might have been a different outcome. But you went in there being all cocky and shit, and you got dogged. I bet you won't do that shit no more. Shout out Pacquiao, man.
I mean,
get that Pacquiao Mayweather Part 3.
Adrian Bronner's career is pretty much over now.
He's only 29 years old.
He can't headline no more. He hasn't won a significant fight in a while.
Because Bronner's more of an entertainer than a fighter. He worries about what the crowd going to think and his followers and all those dumb instead of actually worried about the fight. Notice you didn't hear Pacquiao say one word the entire time. Before, not one single word. Because he's focused on what he needs to do. That's what you're supposed to do. He's focused on the fight, and you see it paid off. It paid off. He beat the snot out of Adrian Bronner.
Pacquiao's never been a talker, so I mean it's not anything.
Because he's a focused fighter, just like Tim Duncan ain't never been a talker. Look what it did for him, won 5 rings.
Yeah.
Focus. That's what you do. You focus. I'm not saying you can't win if you talk, but Bronner ain't made like that. Yeah. It's been proven. Every time he talks, he loses.
I mean, I won't say every time because he talks.
But like you said, significant fights when he talks, he doesn't win.
He hasn't proved nothing in significant fights.
Kobe and Jordan talk smack, but you see what they capable of. LeBron talks here and there. You see what he capable of.
When LeBron talks, he finishes.
So certain people can talk and back it up, and certain people just need to shut up and just focus.
Yeah.
And I think Bronner's one of those people that just needs to shut up and focus.
You wanted to get that point out, huh? You was not happy with Bronner. Yeah, but Bronner lost, man. And he talked shit afterwards that he won. He was just at that point. He's just trying to talk shit because he knew he lost, and his personality just won't let him do that. So yeah, he lost.
Oh yeah, another shout out.
Oh goodness. Okay, go for it.
I love mountains, man.
Oh, here you go.
I love mountains, man. I can't wait to go to the mountains. Oh, gosh. They just beat the number 4 seed. Like I told you they would. I told y'all they wouldn't lose another game.
Listen, they played
the number 4 team in the country and ramsacked them.
Let's see what happens.
Zion had 30, 10, and 5. The only freshman to do that in Duke history.
We'll see what happens. They play Notre Dame tonight. We'll see what happens. I'll be watching that game.
30, 10, and 5? That is amazing.
But with that being said.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Who was better as a freshman, Zion or Melo?
Oh, Melo, absolutely.
Yeah, Melo.
Absolutely. That's not even a question.
And Melo won the national title his freshman year.
Melo can do so much more. Here's the thing, and I think what's
all right, let me
real talk. If you're viewing on Facebook Live, throw us your questions. We're gonna keep it open for a little bit more, and then we're gonna end it. But if you have questions, send them to us.
Yeah, definitely interact.
Damn, who is this guy? What the fuck is his name? He was a center. Colin. Is it Collins?
The center for who?
He was a center for like a bunch of teams. He was on the radio today.
Jared Collins?
No.
He the NBA?
Not no more. He's done. Let me see. See if I can figure it out.
Who did he play for?
I think it's Collins.
Yeah, Jared.
He played. What year did LeBron leave? He left. Was it 07?
The Cavs?
Yes.
Yeah, I think 07.
It was 07 he left. Let's see. Man, shitty ass.
Larry Hughes was wrong.
Yeah, he was trash.
I saw 18 points a game that year.
I saw Larry Hughes on at the Shell station, Shell gas station.
No, you did not, man.
I promise you everything I love.
When?
This was I can't remember what exact year. Larry Hughes at the Shell gas station on 55th. I don't know if it was after a game or whatever, but this man was.
How long ago was this?
This had to be like 06, 05, somewhere around there. We was out of high school, so I don't know, 06, 07, somewhere around there maybe. I was like, man, what the fuck is Larry Hughes doing at the Shell gas station? And it was like 2, 3 in the morning. It was late 'cause we had left. I think back then the Baby Grand in Cleveland was a club that we used to go to, and I think we left the Baby Grand and went up there to either get gas or something. But yeah, he was up at the Shell gas station on 55th. Not even the Marathon, because the Marathon be rocking, but yeah, he was at the Shell gas station 55th at like 3 in the morning getting something. I forgot, but okay, LeBron was here in 07, so he must have left 08. Let me do this real quick. I'm about to hop up out of here, but 08. See, questions coming up.
No one to do what? What the hell was that shit?
LeBron's here 08 too. No, wait, was he really? Fuck time did LeBron leave?
He left 08, the end of 08.
All right, so let's.
JJ Hickson.
All right, so let's go 09. We're gonna go 09.
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith was trash. They drafted him down in Minnesota years ago. Thought he was gonna be like him and fucking KG.
Yeah, they was walking in Minnesota.
Like the man. I think this is it.
No, it's not. That is
No,
very job.
come on, man. LeBron was not here. Was he here 09?
Yeah, he left 010.
I'm so tired to keep doing this. Damn it. Yeah, LeBron's here. That had to be his last year, 2010.
But he's Zerbiak.
Well, he's Zerbiak sucked.
Not with Minnesota, he didn't.
Man,
Minnesota was a dog.
too,
No, he
man.
wasn't. Zerbiak was putting up like 20 a game.
They thought Zerbiak and KG was going to be the
They
next
went
thing.
to the Western Conference. They lost to Kobe.
Once.
It was Sprewell, Cassell, Zerbiak, and KG, and Olawokandi.
Although I can't.
Remember him?
Yes, unfortunately, I do.
LeBron.
That should be it.
No, that's not it. There you go get it.
10, 11, that should be it. Yeah, Byron Scott. Byron Scott was
He did play under Byron Scott.
LeBron did not play under Byron Scott.
Sure.
Yes, I'm positive.
Yeah. No, he didn't. Jamario Moon, Alonzo Gee, Mo Williams.
Oh, Ryan Hollins. That's what Ryan Hollins was on local radio today. Our 92.3 The Fan is our local sports radio talk radio station, and he compared Zion Williams to a Shawn Kemp, and who's the other player? I'll just throw Shawn Kemp out there. Okay, he could be a young Shawn Kemp. He's not the next LeBron. Okay.
I'm not saying that. I think he's an upgraded version of Charles Barkley.
I can give you that too. He can't dribble.
He can dribble.
He can dribble. Okay, he can bring the ball up, but against pressure, if they press it,
he's too big and wide. You're not gonna rip
it's
him.
Not gonna happen. So, yeah. Like I'll take Zion. Don't get me wrong. I'll take Zion or JT Barrett right now. I'll take either one of this. Upgrade for anything.
RJ Barrett.
Oh, so I'm talking like the fucking Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm sorry. RJ Barrett. Yes. I'll take either one of them, okay, over what we have right now. But for the people that watch this, the people who are Cavs fans or pay attention to Cavs, Zion Williamson is not going to be the next LeBron, man. He's not that player. He doesn't pass the ball like LeBron. He doesn't dribble like LeBron. He can get to the hoop with no problem whatsoever, and he can't shoot that well. I mean, LeBron couldn't shoot that well either, but LeBron could do much more than Zion. Can Zion be a good player in the NBA? Yes, I think. Will he be a superstar? Time will tell, but he's not going to be the next LeBron, Kobe, MJ.
He's going to be the next coming.
We'll see what happens.
I've never seen someone 300 pounds with a 44-inch vertical.
He doesn't have 44.
Yes, he does.
Whatever. But with that being said, we left it open long enough. Nobody's throwing the questions out for the Facebook Live viewers. So we're going to
shout out Harden for keep scoring over 30.
Yeah. Even when CP3 came back. We'll see what happens in the further game.
Who's the better one-on-one scorer, Melo or Harden?
Harden. Harden, yeah.
I don't think y'all remember Melo in Denver.
I mean, I do.
No, you not if you picked Harden.
Well, Harden's a monster. But with that being said, close it out. Again, social media. On Facebook, if you watch us on Facebook Live, you see the Black and White Just Sports page in the group. Go join them. Instagram, Black and White Just Sports. Go follow us on Instagram. Twitter, BNW Just Sports. Go follow us on Twitter. And of course, subscribe to YouTube, Black and White Just Sports on YouTube. For Black and White Just Sports, I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
And shit, we'll check y'all out next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.